Good morning. Good morning for one last time. Good morning from me. Good morning from Mini Maths. Good morning from some dodgy dog. Can we see her? Where is she? Oh, I don't know if you can see her. Can you see her? I'm not very good at this, am I? There we go. There she is. Good morning from Harper. Good morning for the last time. Might be feeling a little bit emotional, to be honest. I can't believe after all these weeks and months, Rose has decorated the board for us. The grand finale. It says, "We will miss you. Don't leave us."
And look, the eye is a sad face.
And lots of sad faces. So anyway, thank you very much for coming along one last time. Hopefully we're going to have a really, really good session. I'm massively looking forward to it. And it's been brilliant to go on this journey with you. And we said right at the start, little and often is the key to keeping our brain active. However, I do need a little bit of a rest. So I'm going to have a little bit of a rest next week before we all go back to school the following week. So let's get started. I think the first thing we need to do, again, for one last time, I don't know what Rose is doing there, is some shout outs. I've got loads because I know a lot of people watch this on catch up later. So let me try and go through the shout outs quickly. I hope I haven't missed anyone who is just logging on now. Right. Okay. So we have hello, good morning to Chloe, to Aaliyah, to Matada, to Jathajan, to Alex, to Ibrahim, to Izzy and Rose, to Samuel, Adam, Daniel, Aaron, Matty, Josie, Betty, Ella, Brooke, Marianne. Hello to James. Good morning to Jacob, to Anna, to Manahil, to Samuel, to Sarah, to Jamie, to Sophie. Good morning to Ben, to Annabelle, to Georgia, to Tyler, and to Gemma. I hope I have not missed anybody off there, but good morning to you all. Okay, so we're going to get started with the takeaway challenge that I left you on Wednesday. I'm just going to put it up for a moment now. If anyone hasn't had a chance to look at it now. You can always pause it if you need to. Okay, as I say, pause it if you need more time, but we're going to take a look at it together now. And because Rose has decorated my board, I've not had a chance to pre-draw this, but gives me an opportunity to show you how to sketch something out like this. So I'm going to draw a big triangle. It'd be great if it was equilateral, but it's probably not going to be, but that's okay. Remember, a sketch is okay. And now I'm going to split it approximately into thirds. And then this bit is going to form my triangle coming back this way. One moment, darling. Okay.
Isn't the last one biggest?
Hold on. And then, so you can see, I've not drawn that brilliantly. It's probably good enough. Okay. And then I need to connect. So I've got almost like a hexagon inside. And loads, if I'd drawn it properly, loads of equilateral triangles. But that gives you an idea of how to construct it. Okay, so the question says, put the integers 1 to 12. So the first thing I'm going to do is write up my integers, because I don't want to have one appearing more than once. So I can tick them off as I go along. Okay, next step, I want to make sure that the sum of two adjacent integers is always a prime number. So I think it'd be really helpful just to write out some prime numbers. Okay, so I'm going to write out 2, 3. Remember, after 2 there are no more even prime numbers. 5, 7, But 9 is not a prime number because it is in the 3 times table. So we're going to jump to 11, 13, 15 is in the 5 and the 3 times tables. So we can jump to 17, to 19, 21 is 7 multiplied by 3. So we can jump to 23. Now, if I kept going, the next number would be 27. However, we know that the biggest sum of 2 of these digits that we can get is 11 plus 12, which is 23. So I can stop. I don't need to write down any more prime numbers. Okay, so now here comes the challenging bit. And this takes quite a little bit of time. So what we have to do is we have to calculate. I'm going to show you. I'm going to write it up on the board, but I'll show you here as well. Maybe you can see that, and it might be easier if you can screenshot it. So for each number between 1 and 12, I have calculated what number can go next to it, then still create a prime. Okay, so next to 1, to still create a prime, I could have 2 because that gives me 3. I can't have 3. I could have 4 because that gives me 5. Okay, and I just keep going. You can see that these are all even numbers. I could have 6. That gives me 7. I can't have 8 because that gives me 9. I can have 10 because that gives me 11. And I can have 12, which gives me 13. Okay, so I've got to do that for all 12 numbers. So let's keep going and let's try and do it fairly quickly. So for 2, I've got 1, 3, 5, 9, and 11. Okay, now as I've shown you, okay, that's what I worked out. All right, I don't want to spend all day writing that on my board. So let's see what we've got so far. If I just do 2 more, if I do 3, that gives me 2, 4. Then I can't have 6 because that gives me 9. I can have 8, which gives me 11. And I can have 10, which gives me 13. I can't have 12 because that gives me 15. And what you'll find, if you look at the ones I've done on my sheet, is that for 1 and 2, there are 5 possible combinations. But for all the other numbers from 3 all the way through to 12, there are only 4. Let me show you that again. But as I say, you can just pause it and go back through it anytime you want. So for 1 and 2, you've got 5 possible combinations. For everything else, you've just got 4. So that gives me a little bit of a clue that I think, because these triangles here have more adjacent triangles. So I'm thinking I want my 1 and my 2 somewhere in the middle. So let's try that as a starting point and see how we go. So I'm going to put my 1 here. All right, I'm going to tick off my 1. And next to my 1, I can have a 2, 4, 6, 10, or 12. Okay, so I'm going to put my 2 here. 1 and 2 gives me 3. I'm going to put, so hold on, let's tick off my 2. And then I'm going to look at what I can have here. So I've done my 2. Maybe let's put our 4 up here. And I need 1 more. Let's tick off my 4. Okay, and I'm going to put my 6. Okay, so I've just done that. 2, 4, and 6. All right, there's no rhyme or reason for that. I'm just trying it and seeing if it works. All right, I'm now going to look at my 2. Next to my 2, I can have a 1. Well, I've already done that. And now I can have a 3, a 5, a 9, or an 11. Okay, I'm going to put my 11 up here. And I'm going to put a 3 here. 3 here. And 11 here. And there are loads of different solutions for this. So don't think that there's loads of science behind what I'm doing here. I'm just putting in numbers and seeing if it works. Okay, and if it doesn't work, we can scale back a little bit. Right, okay, so now we're going to look at the 3. We've done the 2. So let's see. We can't use the 4 because we've already used the 4. Okay. So what other options have I got? 8. I could use the 8. Let's pop the 8 in here. Let's use the 10. Yeah. And put the 10 in there. So now all the numbers associated with my 3 have gone. So I said I was going to tick them off as we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8,
10.
10 and 11. Rose is going to double check to make sure I've not missed anything. Okay, so we're nearly there, aren't we? We're nearly there. So now let's look at, maybe let's look at the number 6. We've got 2 more to fill in here. So let's do my 6. So I could add a 1 to 6. I can't do any even numbers. We've already done 1, yeah. I can't do 3 because that gives me 9. I can do 5. That gives me 11. I can do 7. That gives me 13.
7.
I can't do 9 because that gives me 15. Is there anything else I can do?
7.
11. I could do 11.
No, we've already got 11.
Oh, we've used 11. Okay, so now you can see this process of elimination. So what can I use, Rose?
You can
Next to my 6.
5 or a 7.
All right, well, I've got 2. So 1, 5, and 1, 7.
But how
So
do you know which one goes
You just try and you see if it works, okay? So now we've used our 5 and our 7.
Okay,
Well, we're nearly done.
There's only 9 and 12.
We've only got 9 and 12 left. So now let's take a look. One of them has to go. So if 9 went here, that would give us 16. That doesn't work. But I could put 12 here. That would work because 19 is a prime number.
Is this the
Excellent.
actual answer?
It is one of the answers, but for those of you who have done this at home, there are multiple different answers. There's loads of different solutions for this. I found that if you put the 1 and the 2 in the middle, that definitely helps. Although I did do one solution where I had a 1 in the middle and the 2 on one of the corners. But I just thought because there were more solutions for the 1 and the 2, I would keep those in the middle because that would give me more options. Okay, I hope that is helpful and makes sense. Let's get started with our 30 questions. We need a little bit of music. And you have 2 minutes. No. 30 seconds remaining. Part 2. 30 seconds remaining. And part 3. Thirty seconds. Okay, we're out of time. Let's go through our answers. We have part 1 is 1. I wonder if any of you noticed the pattern that is about to start happening. Part 1 is 1. Hold on, I need my pointy stick for the last time as well. Question 2 is 2 a.m. Question 3 is 3 minutes. Question 4 is 4. Question 5 is 5. Question 6 is 6. Question 7 is 7. Question 8 is 8.0 to 2 significant figures. And question 9 is -9. And question 10 is 10. I'm curious to know how many of you picked up on that. No prizes for guessing what the answers to part 2 are. Rose, do you want to read them out for me?
Right. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay, and the last one is 20.00. And the zeros tell us the degree of accuracy to which the number has been rounded. It has been rounded to 2 decimal places. Finally, part 3. Again, I think you're going to know what the answers are before I put them up. Rose is going to read them out again.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, so I wonder how many of you spotted that little last trick for my last lesson. Okay, pop your scores in the chat for me, please. There seems to be quite a bit of chat going on that doesn't necessarily relate to those 30 questions. Okay, so pop your scores in the chat for me, please. And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to put up challenge question 1. Jathajan, you've got 30. Again, fantastic. Finishing on a high. That is wonderful. That's what I like to hear. Right, where's my question, Rose? Here.
Yeah.
Okay, here is your challenge question 1. Chloe has got 19 out of 30. Brilliant. Well done, Chloe. That is one of your best scores. Amazing. Again, you are going out on a high. And when you go to secondary school in September, you are going to be having such a head start with all this work you've been doing. Here's your challenge question. Okay, let's have a look at this question together. Remember, you can pause if you need more time. Oh, Rose is going to have a go at answering it. In fact, she has written up some of the information on the board. So let's see. Okay, so the question is, Amrita picks socks from the drawer without looking. What is the smallest number of socks she must pick to be sure that she has 2 pairs of matching socks?
So first we're going to look at 6 and see what the different
Hold on. Just let me take that because you've written these down. Not that it really matters, but you've written those down in the wrong order. Okay, these are the possible answers. So I'm going to pull out a sock.
So
tell me what colour it is.
Random. Well, it's most likely to be a yellow sock.
Okay. So in probabilities, it's most likely to be yellow sock. Right. I've pulled out another one.
Well, that could be any sock.
Okay. But what's the we want the long.
Pink.
Right. Okay. So we're going to go with pink. Okay. So then the third sock, let's just say it is right. So at the moment, we've pulled out 3 socks and we don't have
3 socks out of our 5.
A matching one. But we can guarantee with the next sock what's going to happen.
We're going to get one of those.
Okay, so pick your colour.
Yellow, blue or pink.
What are you going to pick? Blue. Okay, so
then we'll get another blue sock. And then on the next one, we'll get one of these 2. Oh, but you could get another blue.
Okay. All right, so well done. Well done. So you've got to be careful. So we've got 1 pair of blue socks. We've pulled out 5 socks. So what happens next?
Well, now we need to do it again because, I mean, there's a possibility with 5 that you're going to get 3 of each one. You could get 3 of one.
Okay, so what happens next? You pick it. It doesn't matter now which colour you pick. So pick any colour.
Purple.
Okay, all right, draw a purple.
I meant pink.
Pink. Right, okay, so hopefully you can see that the minimum number of socks that you need to take out to absolutely guarantee that you're going to have 2 pairs is 6 because of this sneaky blue one here that you could get. That means you need 1 more to get that second pair. So the answer is B. It is 6. You can tell it's the last lesson, can't you? Right, are you ready for? I'm not entirely sure.
Naughty blue one.
I'm not entirely sure that I'm ready for this, but we're going to try with Rose's unbelievably amazing, mind-reading, mind-blowing, fabulous maths card trick. Are we ready? And I have promised you guys.
Promise. Pinky swear.
I've promised you guys that I'm going to give you the answer to this one. Okay. So let's just clear this board.
This is a really, really good one. So thumbs up.
Rose is asking you all to put a thumbs up in. Right, because I've got 2 thumbs down and I'm not very happy about that. I've not had thumbs down before. Right, we've got to try and turn those thumbs back up again. Right, okay, are we ready for our fabulous trick? Gonna shuffle. Yeah, 1 second. I'm just shuffling the cards. That's a nice picture of your hands, Rose. Right, okay. Can you see that? There we go. All right, so.
Hoppy, come on in.
Right, so Rose is going to choose 3 cards. I don't want to see them.
1. Sorry. 3 random.
Okay, so she's going to choose 3 random cards. 1, 2, and keep them face down. Pick one more. Anyone you want, anywhere you like. I don't mind. It's up to you. Okay, now I'm going to choose a magic card, and Rose has a job that she has to guess the magic card.
I'm not allowed to see it. You can.
So I'm going to choose. See, I'm not going to show you because it has to be a magic card. And right, I've chosen my magic card, and it's that one there. Okay. So these are Rose's 3 cards, and this is my magic card. Rose, can you turn your 3 cards over now, please?
I did not see. I promise. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
Rose. I'm not sure about the sound effects. Right. So now we're going to count on until we get to 15 for each one. Actually, moving here a little bit. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, okay. Had to check then. All right, so now Rose is going to perform. Just leave those, that's fine, sweetness. Okay? All right, are you ready? Are you ready?
I can see through that.
Okay, so it better work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
9 of diamonds.
Rose is saying, say it out loud.
9 of diamonds.
They can't see your head.
9 of diamonds.
So if you write
Woo!
9 of diamonds. Now.
9 of diamonds.
So.
We are going to explain.
Seeing as it's the last one, we're going to have to give you the explanation. I'm not going to be able to give you time to ponder what the solution will be. I'm going to have to give you the answer straight away. So we're going to work through it again. Rose, I need your help. Come back.
Sorry.
She gets very distracted, don't you? Right. Okay. So she's going to take 3 cards. It doesn't matter which 3 cards she takes. There is no significance to this at all.
Why?
Okay. All right. And if you've got a pack of cards, you can practice this and do it over the weekend at home. Okay. So it doesn't matter what those 3 cards are, and it doesn't matter whether or not we look at them. Okay. That's just part. That's just part of the illusion that we keep those cards hidden. But if we showed them, it doesn't matter. So this is the key bit of the trick. Okay. I have to choose. 1 second. I have to choose
the 4.
Right.
The 4 from it, which is this card.
Okay.
Can you see this card?
It's the 5 of clubs. Okay. So look.
So you have to find the 5 of spades.
Okay. Well done. So what you have to do is you have to count in the 4th card from the bottom, which is the 5 of clubs. So now I'm going to make my magic card the 5 of spades, because when Rose sees the 5 of clubs, she knows it's going to be a 5, and she knows it's going to be the same colour. Okay.
So it's the 5 of spades.
All right. So now I go through all of the pack of cards, and I look
unless
for
I accidentally took that
the
card.
5 of spades. Here is the 5 of spades.
So if I took the card.
Yeah, possibly that could be one of those 3 cards, in which case you'd have to rearrange these cards here. So I've got the 5 of spades. This is my secret card. All right, so now let's look at what we do. Apparently she's tired. It is Friday. And right, Rose is going to turn the cards over now.
It's an ace, which means 1.
Okay, so ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Queen, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so let's just make sure we're clear on what we're doing. So we have 52 cards. Oh, you can't read it. Let's write it down at the bottom. You have 52 cards. Can you see that? Can we see the board? Can you see where I've written 52? I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you in a moment. Okay, so you've got 52 cards, all right, and we've taken one magic one away, and we had 3 that were face down. So now we're left with 48 cards, if you possibly can read that. Let's just tip it up. Can you read that just a little bit? Okay, so we've got 48 cards. Hold on. And then we've counted out 3 cards, 9, 10. Yep, so we've counted out 7 cards there. So 3 cards, 7 cards, and 14 cards. Okay, so 3 plus 7 plus 14. What's that, Rose?
Huh?
3 plus 7 plus 14. 3 plus 7 is 10 plus 14.
It's 14. No, it's 24.
Okay. So now we need to add up the face value of these cards. And that is the trick bit of the question, because then Rose knows which card to match it. So remember, this is 1 plus 8 is 9, and a queen is 12. So I'm actually going to add my 12 and my 8 first, because that's nice and easy. That gives me 20. Plus 1 gives me 21. So Rose now knows that the 21st card coming out here, the 21st card coming out here. So let's see what we've done. We've done 24, and we're subtracting 21. So there will be 3 cards left. All right. So she knows that when she picks the 21st card, it will be the same colour as this card, but a different suit and the same number. All right, so let's see if it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is my 21st card, okay? My 21st card. Remember, we took away 21. Queen plus 8 plus ace is 21. I've got 3 cards left. Doesn't matter what they are. So Rose sees, I keep counting those out, just again, part of the trick, part of the illusion.
But she leaves that one visible just so I can tiny bits.
Yeah, so you can leave it visible if you want to.
But you can also leave other ones visible just to make it less.
Maybe, yeah, just to make it look, again, it's all about the illusion. But the only cards we care about, realistic.
Yeah, like,
okay.
Not like, there's only
more
the 5
magical.
poking out. There's only the 5.
Okay, so the 5 of clubs means that Rose now knows that this card is the
5 of spades.
It has to be 5, and it has to be a black suit. So there you go. I hope that makes sense. And whatever card you deal out, whatever numbers you get, it always works. Thank you, Rose. If we had more time, I would show you algebraically how to do it. But I've just used numbers today, and I can guarantee it will work every time. So if you've got a pack of cards, practice at home, and then you can amaze your family and friends. Right, we are nearly done. As I said, it's our very, very last one, which makes me a little bit sad, although I am looking forward to a little bit of a break as well. Right, so we have some Dingbats for the last time coming up now. Right, have you got it? Put it in the chat if you have. Have you got it? Let's see. Oh, well done, well done. We've got percentage. Percentage. There we go. Right. Number 2 coming up. Right, have we got a solution to this one? Oh, not 50. Oh, okay, that was percentage, the previous one. If we got a solution to this one, we've got numbers inside squares. Therefore, they are square numbers. Well done. And did you notice they are all square numbers as well? Number 3 coming up. We got a solution for this one yet? Remember, it's a mathematical term. It might have something to do with a circle. Let's have a look. It's not 2 by 2. It's a boat. It's this particular type of boat from biblical times. And pause it if you want a bit more time, but I'm going to give you the answer now. It is an ark. It is an ark. All right, Noah's Ark. All right, last Dingbats. We got the last one. I think this is my favourite one of all of the Dingbats we've done. Have we got a solution yet? Let me have a look. Okay, well, there are 8. There are 8 lines. They are standing in lines. Those lines are something. Are those lines perpendicular? Are those lines something else? What are they? They're not perpendicular. They are parallel lines. Parallel lines. Sorry.
Okay.
I thought it was funny. Right. Okay. We are nearly finished. I do have a little teeny weeny surprise for Rose because I've got one more magic trick. She doesn't know about this. I have. No, with you. But she doesn't know about it yet. I know, but she will in a moment. But before we do that, I just want to talk to you very, very briefly about what comes next. All right, so if you can read that. So what I'm looking at doing, because obviously when I go back to teaching in a couple of weeks' time, I'm not going to be able to run these. simply haven't got the time or the ability to run these. But what I do want to do is I want to continue all this amazing support that you guys have been giving me and all this brilliant work we've done through lockdown and through the summer. So I'm going to launch this thing called Parent Partnership. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the parents and the carers the opportunity to learn some of the maths so that you can help your kids at home. So I'll be going through the curriculum a little bit at a time, explaining how we do things now, because certainly things are quite different from when I studied maths at school. So that will be launching in the autumn. I will put information on this YouTube channel. I will also put information on the Facebook page as well. So that is the Parent Partnership. And then, as said, I have one last magic trick to do with Rose. So I need Rose over here, please. She doesn't know about this. It may work. It may not. Who knows? When it's live, anything can happen. Anything can go wrong. Come here, Rose. All right. So I want you to take 4 cards. Any 4 cards you like. This is a really, really special trick. And it's called 48 card picker. All right. So put those cards down.
Can I know what they are?
You can look at them. You can look at them. 48 card pickup, it's called.
Okay.
All right. You can put them face down or face up. It's up to you. All right. Are you ready for the final trick, which may or may not work?
What?
Are you ready? 48 card pickup. Go.
What is this?
There's 48 cards. You've got to pick them up.
What? How is this
Right.
magic trick?
It's not. It's just a wind up for you. Right. Okay. So she's scrabbling on the floor, picking them up. Right. Anyway, that is all from me. Thank you for an absolutely amazing few weeks and months. Oh my word! I've got party poppers coming now, and we're terrifying the dog. Sorry, dog. Okay. Thank you. It's been brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I hope you can join me for some of the parent partnership sessions that I will be launching in the autumn. And for the last time, here is that fabulous music, and take care. Thank you. Oh no, I have to put the wrong one up. It's the party poppers. It's confused me.